Ukrainian forces could push Russian troops out of the occupied southern city of Kherson within days or weeks, when the Russian leader immediately imposes martial law on the 4 annexed territories. Ukrainian Armed Forces confirm Russian losses of 41 soldiers, 4 tanks, 12 other automatic armored vehicles. In the Kherson region, as well as several command posts, ammunition depots, and radar stations have been destroyed. This was reported on Facebook by the South Operational Command. While the invaders were trying to carry out plans to move from one edge of the Dnieper to the other, our fire control stopped attempts to cross the Kakhovka Dam and sail by barge from Kherson, the statement said. The report said that in order to ensure the safety of its units from air and missile attacks, the enemy has deployed air defense units in the Berislav region. It also tries to maneuver with strength and means, compact defense, and strengthen artillery cover. Meanwhile, 11 rockets are said to have been intercepted by air defense systems, one of which allegedly landed near the Antonivka Bridge, the only bridge spanning the Dnipro in the city of Kherson. Western analysts say that even Russia's most advanced air defense systems are barely capable of intercepting HIMARS rockets. The Antonivka Bridge has been closed to all traffic since July after sustaining damage amid frequent attacks by Ukrainian troops, who are trying to cut off Russian military supply lines over the river. Local pro-Kremlin authorities then built parallel pontoon bridges and arranged ferry crossings to facilitate movement over the river. Pro-Kremlin officials in Kherson ordered the evacuation of local residents and authorities to the left bank of the Dnipro River earlier this week, amid a massive offensive by Kiev forces in the area. Ukraine has been pressing its retaliatory offensive in the Kherson region since the summer, relentlessly hitting Russian supply lines and making inroads into the Russian-held territory west of the Dnieper River. The Ukrainian military has successfully used several U.S.-supplied HIMARS rocket launchers to repeatedly hit the main bridge across the Dnieper in the city of Kherson and a dam that serves as the second main crossing. It has also hit a pontoon bridge that Russia uses to supply its troops on the west bank of the river. Despite successful attacks on supply lines, Ukrainian offensive operations in the south were slower and less successful than in the northeast, as open terrain easily exposed invading forces to Russian artillery fire and airstrikes. However, Russian military bloggers close to Moscow have acknowledged that Ukraine has a superior manpower, backed by tank units in the area. A Russian official in the Kherson region, Kirill Stremusov, admitted in a video Monday morning that Ukrainian forces have penetrated a little deeper. However, he insisted that everything is under control and that Russian defense systems are working in the region. Russia struck the hometown of Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky and other targets Sunday with suicide drones, and Ukraine took back full control of the strategic eastern city in a retaliatory strike that has reshaped the war. Ukraine's military also said it was recapturing territory in eastern Luhansk and Donetsk, which has been partly controlled by Kremlin proxies since 2014. Ukrainian troops gained an advantage on the west bank of the Dnieper River, which cuts through Kherson, but the Russian military in a briefing said the army resisted repeated attempts to breach our defenses. Ukraine's push deeper into Kherson added to tensions last week's Kremlin annexation of the region, along with 3 others, and its assertion that its inhabitants are Russian forever. Ukrainian forces scored more gains in their counter-offensives on at least 2 fronts Monday, advancing on areas Russia is trying to absorb and challenging Moscow's efforts to engage new troops and its threat to defend areas joined by all means. In their latest breakthrough, Ukrainian forces breached Moscow's defenses in the strategic southern Kherson region, one of 4 regions in Ukraine that Russia is currently annexing. Ukrainian forces have been struggling to retake the Kherson region because of its exposed terrain, in contrast to their successful offensive in the northeast around the country's second-largest city, Kharkiv, that began last month. Ukraine has been pressing its backlash in the Kherson region since the summer, relentlessly hitting supply lines Russia and made inroads into Russian-controlled territory west of the Dnieper River.